So Uganda, pleasant memories of
Yeah.
Uganda is coming back.
Oh yeah, Uganda is a great place. You should. I don't know. Have you visited here?
No. 2 years ago, I was there. The best time of my life I spent over there.
Oh, what parts of Uganda did you visit?
Yeah, actually, one of my student uh, invited me to, establish our Wheel of Life Farm School and, educate everybody and provide them with food. And actually, I was planning to go to Canada at that time to take care of the
Yes.
Syrian refugees. But then he introduced me to one of the gold and diamond miner. Okay. And he said, okay, we had a meeting and he requested me that Mufaddal, the Prime Minister of Canada, is going to take care of the Syrian over there. But we need your
Yes.
help in Uganda because, our people needs, good food. Our children needs education. And, you are a professor and you can do both. So I
Oh
said, good.
yes.
So I said, good. So it was a very difficult decision because everybody
Yes.
warned me that you will not come alive, when you go to
Ah,
Uganda.
no, no, no. That's a big lie. Uganda is
No,
very safe.
I know. I mean, people were scaring me that we are going in the lion's den and it is very
Ah,
difficult to come out, alive.
no, not
I
professor.
told them that I
That's,
like lions. I like lions and I would like to do some fighting with them. So,
oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
so anyway, I was
Okay.
there and I enjoyed every minute of my life there. Learned a lot basically because I was invited by very rich people and I was working with government and I was working with all high profile people. But then
Yes.
after those meetings, then I decided that I'm a kind of a person who wants to go where the action is. So I stayed with the farmers, I stayed with, gold miners, and I wanted to see really firsthand what kind of life people are living. So,
Yes.
I enjoyed that thoroughly. I actually was able to study all the problems which are there in
Yes.
East Africa. Because then,
Yes.
the problem actually was that, we needed to actually barter our services with gold and diamond. Okay,
Oh yes. Oh yes.
that's what the plan was. And then what happened was that, in order to export this gold which was available there in Entebbe airport, I saw that we needed some export taxes and stuff like that.
Oh
So
yes.
we didn't have that resources, our community basically didn't have that resources available in Kampala. But we have a lot of high profile community members in Kenya. So then I said,
Okay.
okay, we can arrange this export taxes etc from Nairobi.
Yes.
And this guy told me, okay, sounds good, I will move the gold from Kampala to Nairobi and we will
Mm.
export it from Nairobi. So I went to Nairobi.
Okay.
Okay, I went to Nairobi and I met our community leader over there, and I said, okay, this is the business I am in. I want to
Yes.
export this gold, from Kampala, and we will export it from Nairobi because I mean
Okay.
I need the export taxes to pay and
Yes.
export it to Dubai, and it's a straightforward transaction. So the gentleman
Yes.
who was the leader, he told me that please tell your miner to stop the shipment where it is, okay? Because if it enters Kenya, it won't be gold anymore, okay? Okay. So I didn't knew what was going on. So I asked him. He said, okay, stop everything, call the guy up and tell him that, please take the gold back to Kampala. We will do everything in Kampala. Because Kenya
Mm.
is very dangerous. I mean, they will just, replace your gold with some other metal and you will lose everything.
Mm.
I mean, that happens,
Mm.
I mean, I didn't knew anything about that, but that's what the
Mm.
advice was. So I stopped that shipment, it went back to Kampala again. And then we found
Yes.
out a number of problems, associated with gold business. And I was warned that gold business is very difficult, very dangerous, and you have to be very, very careful, you know, when you do this business. So I said,
Oh
well,
yes, oh yes,
I told him that my main business is not gold. My main business is climate smart food, and I make more money in that business. They said that will
yes,
support, no problem. You know, I love your, you know, climate smart food, and obviously the profit is not few percentages. The profit is
yes,
100%, you know, in the food business. So
yes.
anyway, that was a wonderful experience, and I learned a lot about you know, East Africa firsthand.
Oh yes,
Okay.
oh
And I
yes,
made a decision basically, because what happened
yes,
was that I was traveling, you know, from our office to home. Okay. And the traffic was slow, the window
yes.
was partially open, and I
Oh
was
yes.
working with my mobile phone. Okay. So I actually make use of my time, you know. So I was working with my mobile phone. Okay.
No, 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 no,
And
no.
a gentleman came. Okay. And in 30 seconds my phone was gone. Okay.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
So
I,
you know, the guy, everybody was upset, who said, why you did this, you know, we told you to keep your windows up and everything, you know. All my security people were telling me that. So I said, well, no issues, because I'm sure this gentleman was, his family was in trouble, and he took a
yes,
huge risk. Okay. He risked his life basically.
yes.
In presence of all you guys, you could have shot him. Okay. For doing this, but he risked his life to feed his family. So I don't have any issues in it, you know, because probably his family is hungry. And I know that you can get this phone back from, you know where it is going to go, whom he is
Oh
going to sell
yes,
it to. Okay. And you
yes.
can get the phone back, but I'm really glad that his family will be fed, you know, with my phone. So,
Okay.
I mean, I had all kinds of experience, and I made a mission that, you know, these people are very, very capable. Okay. Very
Yes.
hardworking, capable people. And if we really provide them with education, right training, you know, I mean, these people can perform a lot.
Yes.
So that's the
I
overall, you know, plan I have. I made that
yes.
plan for Africa basically. And the development in 2 years is this, that now we have, you know, our group companies are in ECOWAS in Freetown. Okay. I also have a gentleman in Nairobi who is an engineer, and he operates Tradex Sourcing Limited. So that's one of my company in Nairobi to do the trading. And then obviously we were planning to do the same thing in Kampala to make sure that, you know, we operate as a foreign direct investment company, and we bring in the investment and, you know, transform this landlocked country into really a
Yes.
benchmark country of, you know, East Africa, like Rwanda. Rwanda is doing very good,
Oh yes, yes.
right?
Yes. Rwanda is doing great.
Rwanda is doing great. So, I mean, we want to use
Great.
those model which is available there. And I like working on, you know, re-engineering countries which are really in a big mess, you know. So Rwanda is doing well. Rwanda model is with us for everybody to learn. And then Uganda, then, you know, DRC, Tanzania, Kenya can go into the same route by eliminating corruption.
Oh yes. Oh yes. It's a big problem in this part of the world. Corruption and
I know.
has killed very many projects.
I know that.
Very
I
many good
know.
things that would have.
Exactly. So now I think we have some good leaders, you know, in our camp, like, you know, in Africa, I would say President Buhari is a very bold person. You know,
Yes.
and
Yes.
Nigeria is like Pakistan, you know, in terms of population, in terms of resources, everything. And in terms of corruption also. They are the most corrupt countries in the world. Okay.
I yes.
But the fortunate part is that President Buhari wants to make Nigeria corruption free, and
Yes.
our Prime Minister in Pakistan wants to make Pakistan also corruption free. So if we have leaders like that, then I would like to
Yes.
help them out to make sure that that happens.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I like the whole concept. I like what you're doing. When I spoke to my friend in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
he gave me a brief. He told me there's this great professor who wants to do ABCD.
Mm-hmm.
Said, well, I would love to. I would love to be a part of it. If it's something that's helping humanity, helping the poor.
Exactly. So now tell me something
I,
about your company, yourself, and what are the next steps? How can we move forward?
oh yes. About myself, my name's I'm called Mark Freeman Aisu. I do
Okay.
private consultancy. Yes, I do high level consultancy, and I have a company called Amphi.
Okay.
I'm currently running projects with for the French government called FACEP.
Mm-hmm.
FACEP is they also help the poor people, but
Okay.
they mainly provide equipment.
Mm-hmm.
They provide equipment. So currently, I am managing about 2 million euros from the French Ministry of
Okay.
Economy,
Okay.
where we're working with local municipalities here, local towns.
Okay.
Yes, we're doing feasibility studies for them.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly, this project is mainly about lighting. So we are providing
Okay.
lighting to these communities have socio-economic and
Mm-hmm.
security aspects.
Okay.
So when you
Okay.
give people light, they work longer hours.
Mm-hmm.
When someone works longer hours, it means they earn more money.
Okay.
When they earn more money, it means they can take care of their children.
Right.
They can buy food. They can get
Exactly.
medication for the children.
Exactly.
So life generally improves.
Mm-hmm.
Security is also
Is improved.
improving.
Exactly.
Oh yes. So it was
So
a good project that I said.
how many communities are you linked with in doing the lighting project?
Or currently communities I'm linked with. We're doing, it's first a pilot. I'm dealing with 3 cities.
Okay.
3 cities in Uganda.
In Uganda. Okay.
Yes, because when you land, when you fly in through Entebbe
Entebbe
Airport.
Airport. Huh? I know. Okay.
Yes, so I am lighting Entebbe,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm lighting another district called Mukono,
Mukono. Okay.
and then I'm lighting another city called Jinja, the source of the Nile, where the Nile is.
Okay. All right. Now,
yes, so I am
the proposal is this. Okay. These 3 cities whom we are already working on, what we can do is we can start with our Wheel of Life Farm School there. Okay. And then it becomes sort of an agribusiness park campus. And when I was there, in Uganda, where, we were getting this, that, okay, we can get something like 200-acre site. I can make that a university campus. Okay. A benchmark university campus with agribusiness park. Okay. Completely self-sustaining, with renewable energy and renewable power and everything, because we have the technologies to do it. Now, what we can do is that in these 3 cities, we can plan these 3 campuses. Every city should have 1 campus. And since you are already working with 3 cities, we can integrate your project with ours.
Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting.
So I need 200-acre site in each city, close to the water, close to Nile.
Yeah.
Okay. And we execute the project. I mean, it's very simple.
Okay. Now let us speak about the land. The land in Uganda is a very contentious issue at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 2 routes. We have 2 ways we can do this. One of the routes is we can purchase the land.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is to we can get land from government.
Yes.
If we're doing FDI, foreign
As a foreign direct
investment.
investment company. Yeah, that's what was offered to me. 200 acres in
Yes.
Entebbe if I bring
Yes.
foreign direct investment into the country.
Yes. So we would have to go through a process.
Okay.
You know, we have an arm here in Uganda called the UIA. It's the Uganda Investment Authority,
Okay.
where I did some works with them, and I have very close associates there.
Okay.
So
Wonderful.
if yes, usually to get such, government must have free land in those towns.
Right.
But if government doesn't have the land in Entebbe, Mukono, and Jinja, it will be hard for us. So I
Okay.
have to, first of all, I have to discover if government has its own land in those three cities.
Okay.
If the land is there, then I can initiate government to give it to us.
Okay.
Freely, because we're going to invest. If the land is not there, then we would have to sit down and see how to go about it.
Correct. So I think that you know the logistics, and I believe that in Uganda you can really purchase the land and own it. Okay, and
you can absolutely,
right. Any foreigner can do that, right? So the idea would be like this: that a lot of the people in our community specifically, they believe that ownership of the land is a very safe investment. Okay.
Yes.
So what we do is, we purchase the land, okay, let them invest in the land, they become the owner of the land, and then we will do a joint venture agreement with the owner of the land and do our project.
Okay.
Right?
I would love that you say that again. So I better understand it.
Okay. Idea is this, okay. Suppose there are in our community and in a lot of the people who have money.
Yes.
They know that the money is depleting, right? So we have got two methods of keeping their money alive and awake. Okay.
Yes.
One is that we transform their money into gold. Okay. So they become inflation free. Now, the other investment, which everybody loves to do, is land. Land is land.
Yes.
Okay. It's always going to be there. Okay. It's never
Always
going to go away. Right. So
always appreciate.
Yeah, it always appreciates, right? So that is a very safe investment for a lot of people. We have money, okay? So what we can do is, I know those people, a very, very high profile people in our community in Dubai, they are interested in investing in Uganda. Okay, so we can give them the proposal, very simple proposal, okay? That, okay, you invest in the land, okay, we will build on the land, and you will get, with a joint venture agreement, proportional to the value of the land, you will be earning money.
Oh, yes, Professor, that's brilliant. I like it.
Okay, very simple.
I like it. It's a very simple mechanism. I love it.
Exactly. So we can do the land both ways, okay? I like helping the government out, because if the government has the land, army has the land, all those land is available, okay? And every government now needs our help because of the COVID-19, the revenues are not coming in. People are not paying taxes. They don't have the money to pay taxes. So the government needs our help, okay? So when we get the land from the government will get the revenue, so that, the infrastructure and everything else which the government need to do, they can do it.
The government needs a lot of help now, because
they need the help,
like
okay? So I think I personally would like to help the government. I would like our company, SAM's TQLMA Uganda, to become the highest taxpayer, okay, in Uganda. So once we become the highest taxpayer in Uganda, then we can tell the government what to do.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes,
then they will not listen to IMF, because we are putting in the money. IMF is not putting in the money. Okay. So we are replacing IMF with us, SAM's TQLMA Global.
Okay, great. Very interesting. I love the whole initiative. I love the brain work behind it.
Yeah.
I see it's going to be a very successful venture. Not only now, down the road.
Because I tell you why. Because every country today, okay, every country today, and especially USA and Europe, is in big trouble. Okay, lot of problems,
Yes.
economic problems, every kind of problems are there. Okay,
Oh,
so
yes.
this is the right time to show the world that countries like Uganda, a landlocked country in East Africa, countries like Freetown, a small country in West Africa, those countries are economically more vibrant than USA.
Okay.
It's a model.
Yes, yes.
And, I think we have all the resources, and the biggest resource which we have are people,
Oh,
hardworking
yes.
people. Okay.
Hardworking people, yes.
Okay. So those hardworking people, engineers, when they are educated in climate smart technologies, then they can go and show to the world how to build these campuses, in their country.
Great. No, and the advantage,
Right?
Prof, what you're saying, yes, the advantage is with what we're working with. If we decide to go with the 3 cities that I'm working with now, Entebbe is at the shores of Lake Victoria, so it has constant supply of water. Even Mukono is at the shores of Lake Victoria.
Okay.
And Ginger is at the shores of Lake Victoria and the source
Nile.
of the Nile.
Okay.
There's plenty of water there.
Wonderful.
So
wonderful.
So
ideal for us.
Yes, it could be a great. These would be 3 great sites for us to start with.
Start the process. Start the process. I love it. I like it. No, I like it because I've been there. Okay, I have been there,
Yes.
And I like the site. Okay, and I mean, since I was there, I know Uganda from one corner to the other. I travel by bus. So I know the whole thing.
Oh yes.
I know what the beauty of this country is. And everybody was wondering, I mean, when I was crossing the border and, I was stopping in the bus, what this old man is doing here, So I had a very good time,
I should have been there.
Yeah. Everything has the right moment and the right time, and I will introduce you to this gentleman, Stanley, who actually was responsible for me to come to Uganda. And you can work with him. He works with the universities, and get that guy in your umbrella, in your company. And he knows the project. And he will work with us diligently, and anything which we need him to do in campuses and everywhere else. He's a very resourceful guy, hardworking guy, and wants to learn, so he can become a GEMBA student also for us. And we can basically go forward. And idea is very simple. Okay, we want to make sure that every teacher, professor, and student in Uganda are economically vibrant.
Okay.
So once we prove that, then people will come. Okay, we want to become a teacher. Okay, we want to educate ourselves. So these people are, economically vibrant. Okay, they are going and running Tesla over there. We want to make sure that we run, we manufacture better car than Tesla in Uganda.
Yes. Oh yes, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Because apparently we have, we can improve, because we are trying. Uganda we've managed to make our own cars here.
Yeah, I know.
If you
I've seen some. I've seen some of the projects there. But what I've seen is this. Okay, Uganda is a very economically depressed, but it's a very vibrant kind of people there. Okay, people are very vibrant. Okay, they want to move forward. They want to do innovative things, and if we enable them to do it, they will fly.
Oh yes,
they will. And it's easy to do it, because the country is small. The model is not huge. It's a small model, and by transforming that country, I think I got a number also last time, because when I was talking to the finance people in your government, okay, one of the financial consultant was with me, and I think he gave me a number. Mufaddal, I asked him a question. Is the president of your country independent? My question was this, okay? Is the president of your country independent? And the answer to that question was, no, he's not independent.
And it's true, he's not.
He's not. He's not, because he's getting the orders from World Bank and IMF. And he does exactly what they tell them to do. So I said, why? So he gave me a number. He says, Mufaddal, we need so many $1 billion. Okay. And if we bring that kind of amount in Uganda, then Uganda will truly become independent. President is always dependent on the person who gives them money.
Exactly.
Currently, IMF and World Bank is giving them the money, so he has to listen to them. He works for them. Yes. He doesn't work for Ugandans. He works for IMF and World Bank. Because that's where the money is coming, right? To run the country.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Right? So it's very simple. I mean, I'm not blaming the president that why he's doing it. But that's how the things works in the world. Yes. Whoever gives you the money, okay, you have to listen to them.
You bend towards them.
Yeah, currently President Trump is not doing independent decisions. He is making decisions based on, the person who is giving him money to do it. Okay. He's making all crazy decisions. Okay. All crazy. Okay.
They're really crazy.
I'm telling you this is going to win the election again.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I'm giving you a news now, a silent news. Because, I've studied, I've been in USA. I know each and everything about USA. I got educated over there, President Obama is a fellow Illini, okay, because we know each other very well. So,
oh, that's good.
You see, so, I know the system. And the system actually is based on money.
Okay.
System is not based on all the freedom and all the nonsense, okay, which they talk about in the speeches, okay. At the end of the day, a person with the most money, he could be an idiot like Trump, okay, but since he has the more money than the wise people, he will win the election. So that's what the election is all about. Money.
So, Professor, are you saying he's getting a second term?
He is getting it. He's getting it. Why? Why? Because he has got $1 trillion to spend. He will make everybody happy. He will make 300 million people bow down to him.
But it's bad for the world because he makes crazy decisions.
Good. But, but this thing is this. The good part is this, okay? Again, the same thing, okay? The good part is this, that if we, work with him, work with him and we provide him the money, okay, he would definitely love to become a trillionaire. He's a poor billionaire now, okay? He's a poor billionaire who cannot sleep in White House.
Yeah.
Because, every time he has to go in the bunker. You see, to protect himself. And okay. he has made a contract with Elon Musk that please, take me to moon, because my life is not safe here.
Okay.
So that is the situation. Okay. That is the situation there. Yes. Okay. That's how,
yes.
The world system works. And we want to now make sure that, we help, Africa out by really making sure that, our small countries like Uganda and our small countries like Sierra Leone can teach Mr. Trump some lessons. Okay, he can come to Uganda and learn what the leadership is all about.
Interesting, Professor. I agree. I want to help you work on this project.
Okay. So we have got 3 sites to work on. We have got 3 sites to work on. And,
okay.
just move forward with identifying those 3 sites, and we make sure that we initiate the whole thing. And
Okay.
it's very simple, okay? What is the population of Uganda now?
We are at least about 40, close to 42 million.
42 million, right? So I could
Oh,
say
yes.
that, okay, you have a working capital with you of 42 million euro in your pocket.
Okay.
Okay, you already have that, all right?
Okay.
And I am going to bring in, say, a matching, maybe 5 times, €5 for each euro which a Ugandan citizen puts in. Okay, my company is going to bring in €5 for €1 which the Ugandan citizen puts in. Okay.
Oh.
So how much do you have now? 42 million you already have, because each person has to put in just €1. And if they don't have
Yes.
it, they will give him €1 so he can put it in. So that means that
Oh.
I have a database of 42 million people with me
Okay.
enrolled in our program.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Right? Because everybody needs help from COVID-19 and stuff like that. Okay. So in order for them to get that help, they have to join our club, TQLMA club. So they become our member with €1. All right. So you have 42 million euro over there, and I will give €5 to each of that person if they become a member. That's a membership benefit. Okay. So how much do we have now? 6 times 42. 6 times 42 million.
20. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
So about 250 million euro will be with you, or PGC will be with you to start executing the project. Get the land, get the mobility in place. All the students will be enrolled. We start building this, the Wheel of Life Farm School, and start helping everybody out.
Okay, so do we start with the club? How do you want to?
Everything is there. All the mechanism is already with you.
Yes, I have it.
You have it. So all you need to do is this now, okay? Incorporate SAM's TQLMA Global or TQLMA Global Uganda as a foreign direct investment company, okay? And when we do that, we can negotiate with the, your investment authority, Uganda Investment Authority, better incentive than the Startup New York program, okay? Startup New York program gives me 10 years tax breaks, all right?
Oh, yes.
They give. Years. So you can, it's very simple. No brainer, because we don't need to develop a new program. Tell them to duplicate the Startup New York program, and we will set up our campuses, our company offices in the university campus, in all the university campus of Uganda. And we are adopting all the universities. Since we are setting up our office in those university campuses, we will be financing the education also. I'm adopting all the universities of Uganda with the Startup New York program. And with $250 million euro in your pocket, you will get salute from all the deans and the president himself.
Okay.
And they will hand over their universities to you. That's it. Very simple.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So that is a plan. And I think let's now, start the execution phase, because you are already working on the 3 cities. You already have French, NGO support to you to light up the city and to, and then, obviously with your NGO networking, all other NGOs would be interested in, putting the money also in. So we collaborate with everybody, no problem. And I'm promising all the NGOs, even the French NGO, that when they do deal in the PGC, we will enhance their revenue by 10%. Because now they are dealing, everything is in gold, right? So once they transform whatever million euro they are putting in the project, that budget is enhanced by 10% automatically. So we have more money available to us. Okay. So that's a proposal for them. To bring in that, enhance that budget which you already have which you are working with. And then you have
Yes.
got this 250 million euro available to you to start the whole process. It's a very simple
Okay.
situation. Just ask Stanley and engage every young person out there to go out and enroll with agility all 42 million Ugandan residents. I mean, the president would love this, okay? When he will say, he will announce this program that we are putting in, €5 in every Ugandan's, pocket to help them with COVID-19. He would love
Interesting.
it.
Very interesting.
He would
Yeah, I
love it.
love it. Yes, I love it. I love it myself. Very interesting.
That's it.
So, oh yes, for us to get the incorporation,
Yes.
we will need details from. You need to tell me how it will be run.
I
Who will
summarize
be
it.
in charge?
I summarize it like this, okay? You, me, and Iapan, okay? Because Iapan
Sorry.
introduced me to you, our Canadian guy, okay?
Okay. Yes.
So three of us will become the founding director
Okay.
of the company, okay? And this is a simple mechanism. The scope of the company is, you are a consultant, you know how to do it. The scope of the company is petroleum processing, gold and diamond mining and processing, and climate smart food, growing and processing. That's the scope of our company, okay? We are in petroleum business, we are in gold and diamond business, and we are in climate smart food business. Okay, so our scope, when we do letter of in article of incorporation, we should be allowed to do petroleum processing, refining, and exploring. We should be allowed to do gold mining and processing, and we should be allowed to do climate smart food. So this is the article of incorporation, which you will put those things in. So we have got the right licenses and everything with us. Okay, and then you discuss with your investment authority. We need better incentives from you than Startup New York program. You do that, and we are there. We are bringing in 250 million euro to start with. I'm putting in 5 million euro in each Ugandan's pocket.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
That's
so
it.
I will endeavor to get the process, the ball rolling.
Yeah, have the ball rolling, and I think, there's no need to waste the time, because each minute we waste, somebody is dying of COVID-19.
Sure. So
We want to protect them and help them, So we make sure that everybody is helped out.
Okay, great. So, but then I would need some documentation from your side.
You already have it. My profile is there, and consider this based on this meeting. Consider this as the our meeting notes today, and I will share the WhatsApp meeting recording with you. So this becomes a driving force for you to present to the president, to present to the investment authority of Uganda. Tell him this is the proposal, this is what we are doing, and tell us how soon we can start the project.
Yes.
That's it.
Very interesting. I love it.
Without wasting any time, idea is this, okay? We don't waste any time. When an opportunity knocks on the door, we'll grab it and move forward. That's it.
Okay, now as we are all going to be shareholders, we have to do the incorporation. We have to get a lawyer.
Yeah, do all of that. There's no issue there. If you need a lawyer, hire a lawyer. Whatever needs to be done, take care of it. You are a consultant yourself, so you know how to do it. But the idea is this, okay? What I'm offering you is this presently, okay? My directorship in my company is 1 million PGC, okay? How much? We have set it up a criterion that if somebody becomes a board of director in our company, that person has to come in with 1 million Park gold coin or 1 million euro. Okay. So what I am offering you is I'm putting 1 million PGC in your pocket, and I'm putting 1 million PGC in Iapan's pocket, which you will be earning through the project. And that will also become a working capital of our SAM's TQLMA Uganda. So I will put in 1 million PGC, you will put in 1 million PGC, and IAPN is going to put in 1 million PGC. So the 3 million PGC becomes a working capital. And whoever in Uganda, even the president of Uganda can participate. I don't have any issues with him. If he has 1 million PGC and he wants to become a member of our board, he can come in with 1 million PGC and become a member. So we want all the high profile people to be part of our board, because we are running a global company, We want to teach and train Mr. Trump in Uganda.
Yeah.
Of course.
Great. Uganda would be a great pioneering site. I mean,
yeah, it's unique. It's unique because, I think we need to show this. And I tell you something, okay? I tell you something. It will be difficult for people to get the immigration of Uganda than USA. Because all the Americans, African, okay, would love to come to Uganda and work over there rather than in USA. Because their life is miserable in USA,
Yeah, it is. I've been to California, been to New York.
You know the life over there, okay? I've lived my life in New York and Chicago and Detroit, I've lived with African Americans over there. Okay. So I know the conditions over there. The conditions of African American in America is worse than the condition in Uganda. Why? Because they are not free. Why? Because they are not free.
They are not at all, not at all. And freedom is everything. Freedom is everything,
okay? I mean, if you are scared of your life every moment, okay, what's the point in living in that country?
Exactly. When you're scared, you don't think straight, you don't focus, you don't...
Yeah, exactly.
Freedom is key. Freedom is key.
I tell you this, that 90% of the African American are psychological patients today in America.
Oh, very sad.
They are. Okay, and we need to really get them out of it. So they can come to Uganda, relax in, in our resort in River Nile, and, cure themselves over there.
I understand. Great. This is a great initiative, Professor. I love the whole... I love that you contacted me. I love that you would love to work with me. I'd love to play my part.
I think I believe that, when somebody gives me an introduction, okay, I'm a kind of a person. I was introduced by, Iapan as doing a lot of challenging projects with me. And when he introduced you to me, I mean, I don't have to do due diligence on those people. Because, then you know each other, you know who we are, And so now idea is that, I didn't spend a single moment. I just wanted to just understand what your capabilities currently are, which you shared with me. I've shared my plan with you. And I think this becomes a benchmark, productive board meeting of our company, which everybody will say, okay, we have formed a company with a $250 million, euro budget to do the projects in Uganda, and we did it in 52 minutes. That's how business should be running and conducting.
Okay, great. So
what I will do is this. What I will do is this. We will be sharing this meeting recording. I will share it with everybody. Okay, so everyone knows in the world that we are working on this project. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
That's it. We will do
great. I am in. Absolutely. It's absolutely in. I'm going to start the process of incorporation.
Okay.
But I insist. I would need a picture from you. I would need you to sign
whatever you need from me. I will provide you that, all the information and data you need. My passport, my my company incorporation in Pakistan, and whatever data you need, I will provide you with that, all that information, and you move forward with the project.
Okay, so then what about for our colleague?
Same thing. Iapan will send you his details, passport copy and everything. And he will also become a founding director in our company in Uganda. Okay,
so do I take care of all the costs now?
Yeah. Take care of everything and, do the incorporation, set up an account in HSBC if it is there in Uganda. in a reputed bank, which we can use for our, all these financial transactions. Okay, so do that, all of it, and then, it should be a reputed bank. I don't know which international bank is there. We use HSBC as a bank, but I mean, if HSBC is not there, then we can use Standard Chartered or any other international bank to open our account and move forward.
Okay. Great.
That's it.
I will start the process.
Okay.
I'll keep both you and YEPA updated.
Please do that. And, I mean, that currently maybe with a joint venture agreement we signed between your company, share me your company profile. We will immediately sign a joint venture agreement, which will allow you to put your account number in our enrollment form. Okay. So that, we don't stop whatever time it takes to incorporate our company. We take that time, but in the meanwhile, all this 42 million euro should come into your account.
Great. Let's start. I love it. Very interesting. So let me start the process. Let me
Okay.
speak to the investment authority.
Okay.
Whatever support I will need, I will relay.
Please let me know if somebody needs to meet me. We can always have a Zoom sessions with them, answer their questions, and we move forward with agility.
Yes, great, perfect, very interesting.
Okay.
It was interesting meeting you, Professor.
Pleasure.
Very
Pleasure
nice
meeting with you, and I will name you. I met a lot of Ugandans, in my stay over there, but I think
yes.
I will, put you on the top of the list because, you are really very innovative. You are a true entrepreneur. And, in terms of entrepreneurship, I think I will consider you, and maybe a case study will be published on you to be the billionaire of Uganda very soon.
I'd love that, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I'd love, yeah, okay. I'd love that to happen.
Okay, all right.
Yes, so I will keep you posted because I am going to address the three towns I'm working with.
Yes,
I'm addressing them to.
You already have the project. It's very easy now. So the project is already there. Okay, and our project is that I want to make sure that we feed every Ugandan so that we are putting in €5 in everybody's pocket so they feel comfortable. They feel comfortable in joining our group. And then we tell them that we are working on these projects and all of them will be engaged. That they will be trained, all the young people, all the students, etc., all the engineers, etc., will be trained. And then they will be executing these projects and setting up 3 campuses, climate smart campuses of Sam's Energyme University in the 3 cities of Uganda.
Oh, yes. Yes, I wanted, do you have any additional, I don't know if you had incorporated this in Sierra Leone? I would love to have, I'd just love to have a copy.
Currently, what we are doing is simply is this, okay? I have the incorporation of my company over here. And then what we did was that when we made out a plan, because my company is TQLMA Private Limited, okay? Then we expanded and enhanced our company to SAM's TQLMA Global because we are doing a global business. And when you look at our profile, we want to incorporate our company as a foreign direct investment company in each country. Okay, so Uganda will become the first of those countries in Africa which has this model established, because everything is in place, and we can immediately do it, and then move forward. So you will become actually a pioneer, and then everybody will be looking at our model in Uganda to duplicate in their countries. Okay.
Okay.
So
perfect,
that's a plan.
Professor. Let's get the ball rolling.
Let's get
the ball rolling.
Okay. All right. Pleasure meeting you. Good luck. And,
yes,
and we want to make this week a very, very productive week. It's the start of the week,
yes,
Monday. And let's make it a very, very productive week for everyone.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, sure,
all right.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.